bottom lane as well, so it's been rough for him.
Yeah, I do think the Ambessa eventually is able to just completely overtake the Jace inside. But early on, it's always going to be tough. And then the lane swap really did kind of screw over Zeus with that cancel. Ended up losing out on a good amount of CS. Experience-wise, actually not too far off. Was able to recuperate pretty nicely, so going to be feeling good about that. But gold still is going to be a big thing, and Keen should be able to hit his spikes a little bit earlier. Tier just now picked up. We have Chovy also sitting on a catalyst here. Ruler with the Cole also halfway done.
Yeah. Zeka has been playing very aggressively.
ドラですか。
Chovy is actually quite tanky, and he is going to take a bunch of damage, but at least can tank up a bunch of it as well. Uses refillable and get some health back. As now looking to start up the dragon is Gen Z. You see Peanut and Zeka making their way over. Peanut's going to W out of that one. And Canyon just says, you know what? Never mind. Not going to go for it. Actually, no, I will. He is making his way back down towards it, thinking about setting up some more vision around there, or maybe just a gank on a mid here, as Zeka has gone a bit too far forward, as this is Ari Vi, and he is not able to dash out of the way of that combo, as First Blood is given over to Chovy quite easily.
And it starts with the charm from Chovy there. On one life, not expecting Canyon to double back. Vi does have a lot of Drake damage or the W, so it makes sense to kind of expect him to just go back, as Peanut does get his crab, but I think he'd much rather have a not that mid lane, because the kill also goes over to Chovy. As we take another look here, so it's the fact that Chovy hits this charm that I think makes it so much harder. Even though Zeka is able to jump back for a little bit, still gives Canyon the time that he needs, and by the time he actually gets the jump back with his ultimate, it's already way too late. Nicely done by Canyon as well there. So flash to ensure that he gets on top in time, as Keen does have his flash available, but if the CC chain, or rather, Zeus is able to hit his ultimate, and Peanut can immediately follow up. Be quite dangerous. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case just yet, and might be a grub for dragon trade here.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you know, you were talking about side lanes, like the Jace would love to have, you know, 4+ grubs, of course, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be a huge win condition, especially if he's going into the Ambessa. So might as well just pick up the first dragon, give her over the grubs, and look towards the bottom side of the map. That is just fine, as you do have this very fed Chovy Ari in the mid lane that you can play around as the game comes along. Gen Z currently about 1,300 gold in the lead as well. You can see the majority of that is in mid, but also the top lane is going quite well for them.
当てすぎだろ。
Another charm is going to land. Zeka desperately trying to trade back. But again, with the catalyst, Chovy's just like always winning these trades every single time, even if he takes a big chunk from Zeka.
Yeah, combination of just the sustain that Ari naturally has, as well as the resolve that Chovy picked up, as well as you point out, the catalyst. Well, we're not even done yet, but going to be even harder to reliably bully out. We've seen a lot of different styles of Ari build. We've